I noticed a congregation of individuals at the adult softball field. And it was a little weird. I was like, okay, maybe someone got hit by a ball or maybe someone tripped. So I got closer. And as soon as I got close, I looked at the worried faces and realized like something's not right. So I ran up, talked to the people around there, and they said this guy just fell over, passed out. The first thing that came to mind was the training I just had a couple weeks prior for CPR and first aid, and just started asking the proper questions. And the individual was absolutely not conscious, eyes rolled back, glazed over, and did not look good. I'm part of the town of Marana, and my goal is not to be a hero. My goal is to make everyone feel safe here.
You might start getting muscle cramps, and then after that, people start to get maybe nausea, dizziness. They might start to feel just a little bit more fatigued than usual. And then at the extreme ends, where someone's suffering from heat stroke, their body temperature becomes so elevated that their brain starts to dysfunction, and they start to initially a little bit confused, and then eventually can become comatose if their body temperature gets too hot. If you're going to do some outdoor activities, that you take a look at the weather, make sure that the temperatures aren't going to be too extreme, exercise in the early parts of the day before it gets too hot outside. And if you are going to be outside when the weather's warm, make sure that you bring plenty of fluids with you, water, Gatorade, things to stay hydrated so that you don't suffer heat exhaustion while you're out simply due to being dehydrated.
The biggest message is if you don't feel well, sit out. If you know your limits, take your limits into account. Water is more important than you think. Shade's more important than you think. And the Arizona heat's kind of scary. You never know when it actually just hits you. And just keep an eye out with your friends and family too, and watch for the obvious signs.